And so your main reason for coming up with a new technique that you can call your own, was it so that you can have more control over it?
Partially, yes, because here's what would happen. Students would take intro Thai. The introduction was 18 hours. And the students would say, I'm awesome at Thai massage. And I was like, whoa, hold on. Dude, I've been doing this for like 14 years and I feel like I don't know anything. How confident do you feel in your skills?
I'm always learning. There's always room to grow. And
you know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets rough, because you go, man, I don't know. Like, I get irritated. You ever get a client, like, you're totally stumped, you can't figure out what's going on? I still get that, and I'm just like, I'm like drinking coffee, cursing.
And then you wake up thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What could be?
The challenge was I needed something that stood out. And in a marketplace where there was no control over what Thai massage was, it was like, how do I help them understand what I'm doing? Part of that was social media production and producing more content to demonstrate what I was doing, but it was to continue to like figuring out, how do I get him ready and trained? Students in my subscription service recently asked me, how long will it take me to go through your training? And I have to think about students in Texas. Your curriculum here, how many hours is it? 500. So when you go through a 500-hour curriculum, here's what I think. From the time you graduate and get your license, give me another 500 hours. I'm serious. It's a different art form. It's mat-based. You're using your legs. It's different body mechanics. It builds on the anatomy, health, hygiene, origin, insertion, musculoskeletal anatomy. You keep all of that stuff.
So I can work with you. I didn't mean to cut your time.
Sure. I'm from Louisiana. I cut everybody off.
Sorry. I think
She's French, so there you go.
No, it's just no. The thing is, it's actually a thing. In like southern populations, I think it's more common to do that.
I was just thinking about it. Came out.
Yeah.
But what I mean, after we're done here, we can take classes with you.
Yes. Now, technically, you don't have to wait until you're finished with school to take classes with me. I can teach anyone to get started, but for you to legally use it, you need to have a massage license. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I mentioned that subscription service, anybody can subscribe to that and kind of get started at a distance. Yeah. But to be able to have some modicum of control over his level of mastery, I needed to be able to figure out how to put that together to certify him. Eric Dalton has a certification in myoskeletal alignment. Does Barnes have like a certification as like myofascial release?
I think he does. There's like
Something,
level
yeah.
1, level 2,
Upledger.
level 3.
Upledger has a certification, yeah. That, a tiered track. That's what I'm trying to build. People are just a little confused because I'm coming in from the ground up and they're like, dude, what are you doing? Like, this doesn't even look like massage.
I was there when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And the lady would come, I was on bed, but she would come in the hospital. And the doctor would be like, oh, you don't know how many times in the hospital. I said, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're fine. And she would just lay down the floor. Yes. She wouldn't do it in the
So,
massage bed.
as far as you know, are you the first in the world doing this? Is there anybody else?
I know 2 other practitioners in the United States who I think are doing work that is comparable, and they do almost no social media production. They're like hidden.
How about outside the United States?
Oh God, I have no idea. There may be some people in Thailand, but you'd have to dig.
In Thailand?
Yeah.
That's not United States.
Yeah. Huh?
That's what she asked.
Oh.
She asked about outside the U.S.
Oh,
Yeah.
outside
Not
the
yours?
U.S.?
Unless I've seen them online in some form, like they may be there, but I don't know about them. We'll be able to play a video in a minute to go show you like the suspension system I use in my studio. Listen, I feel like I'm Apple computers in my garage. Like the industry doesn't know what's about to hit. Once it gets out on a large enough scale, I fully expect to be on the cover of Massage Magazine, if not Forbes. This is not the bodywork people are used to. This is very visually stimulating. It's completely different.
Wow.
In a way, yeah. I mean, it's still bodywork. It builds off your education here. It's still just manipulation of soft tissue. People act like it's magic. People will ask me about energy work, basically like I do a lot of energy work. I don't have any denial of like the layers of like emotional and psychological stuff people have, that sometimes they will have like what I generally think of as like somato-emotional release, something like that. They'll cry in session or whatever else, but it's still physical. I'm just accessing all that stuff because this is what I can get a hand on. Yeah. Ida Rolf was criticized at Esalen years ago when she started off like doing Rolfing out at Esalen. And they said, Ida doesn't believe in the soul or the spirit. Ida's, work is physical. And Ida said, listen, I can deal with the soul or the spirit, but the body's the only thing I can get my hands on. And that is how I think about it. Does it make sense? Yeah. Did you want me to work on you just a little bit?
Yeah.
Sure.
I like the last accent.
The accent? What was the accent? What did I do?
Ida Rolfs.
Ida Rolf? Yeah, I don't know. I only have a few accents. My wife might tease me about that. So you had a problem with your shoulder? Was it the right shoulder?
It's both shoulders at this point. When
shoulders?
I lean, I usually when I lay down, when I go to sleep, I lay on my side. Do you need my shoes on?
Yeah, you can take the shoes off.
I lay on my sides, and lately I lay on one side, and then I lay on the other, and then it's just this side. I just end up like this.
But you have problems with the shoulder joint, or is it up here?
The joint, it's the whole point. It's the whole thing. At this
Okay.
point, I don't even know where it hurts. I
Okay.
just know that it hurts.
Can you lay down on your front right here? Oh. I'm going to give you a quick crash course because I'm not exactly sure what's going on. And can you give me 1 second to change batteries?